Project Twin Streams is the largest urban stream restoration project in New Zealand. It's seen the restoration of about 56k of stream banks. It's also actively supported the creation of community spaces and local food initiatives like Lucinda Place Community Orchard, and it's a space where local people can come together and grow together.
And part of the Project Twin Streams was the removal of lots of houses that were in floodplains. So after the houses were removed, an ecologist came down here and noticed the plantings up the back. So they had a pretty good backyard. There's like 4 plum trees in the background, the feijoa, the grapefruit, the lemon. Not a bad start. So this was all going to be planted in natives as part of the riparian margin here, but was decided to make into a community orchard. The orchards then became a vehicle for community learning, plantings, knowledge sharing, that really helps people connect themselves back into their backyards, you know. They can carry that knowledge back into their yards with their families, and I think that's where Project Twin Streams has been really strong. It's just helping forge those knowledge links and community ideals and values around planting and growing.
All right.
Our school was involved in painting some of the mural, which was opened 3 years ago.
3 years ago, yeah.
So we came down to the opening of that, and we've been coming and going ever since.
People just want to be involved. It's almost like you're giving them permission to come together and support one another. You know, we've got older people who have the knowledge but not necessarily can do some of that hard grunt anymore, and to watch them pass on their skills, it's just fantastic.
I'm going to go make grapefruit juice.
Oh, wonderful. This is the worm farm. This is the water. This is the bucket that's been sitting under it. Okay, and now that needs to be broken down significantly. So I'm going to get water to break it down and to then spread it around. I'm particularly putting it around the citrus at the moment because they are starting to shoot new leaves, get new flowers, starting the process. So yeah, giving them a good feed. The new leaves were really yellow, they're now coming away green. So it's wonderful. It's community building, and you're with like-minded souls that are wanting to make a difference in their own lives and in the lives of others. So it's proactive, so it's wonderful.
So we've got about 30 trees in here in the orchard all up. Different mandarins, different plums, macadamia, a Monty Surprise apple, peach. Could probably do a really good harvest festival at the end of the summer, maybe in 2 more years. Just the trees are only sort of between, say, 2 and 4 years old, so still really cranking out the fruit, getting their ability to fruit a bit up yet. But this is sort of our first harvest festival, I must say. Cheers.
We do live in paradise, and we want everyone to know that, and we want to let people know that if we all work together, we can actually achieve that. It's starting to happen all over the place, and I love it. There's this groundswell, this momentum, there's council understanding that actually this is a great way for community to work together.
It's a win-win. Healthier people doing a bit of physical work, growing their own fruit, getting some benefit out of their local backyard, and council having an area that they don't have to pay to maintain in that sense, so there's some benefits there to council, although we are supporting it, but working towards sustaining things themselves. You know, council does take a back foot and starts to work its way out, monitors more from afar and contributes less financially as we go down the track. That's some of the idea behind it.
So we're like the middle people between community and council, and that's really worked quite well because we sort of got a good idea how council operates. We know a lot of people within council. We can help community with any stuff that comes up for them. And on the other hand, we know our community really well.
The real common thing that we all have in common is food. So what a great way to get together. So we'd really like to just have more community gardens, more community orchards, people working together to grow kai.